Hello everybody. It's literally nobody, but you know, Jagger Mayo is here. Hola. Kevin is here. How you doing, man? Only 14 people here. It's nice. It's Supermoon day, guys, as you can see on the chart. It's Supermoon right now. It's the 1st of August. We got a Supermoon. We can show that over here. By the way, TFN stuff, if you're not joined our team yet, you gotta do that. But over here, what is it? August 1st, full supermoon. The moon will be located opposite of the earth from the sun and will be fully illuminated as seen from the earth. This phase occurs 1833 UTC. This full moon was known by early Native American tribes as sturgeon moon. What is a sturgeon? Oh, some kind of fish. Fish moon. Fish moon because of large sturgeon fish of the Great Lakes and other major lakes were more easily caught at this time of the year. This moon also has been known as the Great Corn Moon and the Grain Moon. This is also the second of the 4 moons of 2023. So we got 4 moons. It started in July. So 1st of August, this is the second. Then we got 3rd on the August 31st, and then we got I think around September. So the third one is August 31st, and the last one is in September 29th, supermoon. But this is not actually, you know, by definition, you know, you can say, we can argue whether this is actually a supermoon or not. But this one and the next one, the 2 in the August, they are definitely 100% supermoons. The moon will be near its closest approach to the Earth and may look slightly larger and brighter than usual. But we want to know what's happening in Bitcoin, guys. We want to know what's happening in Bitcoin. Are we going to dump? Are we going to pump? So, thought we're going to look at a little bit the charts. You know, see what's up. Let me just remove stuff from the screen so we can see, you know, stuff. This is Selena, this is Goddess of the Moons. We gotta have Selena with us today. And as you can see down here, we failed actually to break towards the upside up here. Just remove a couple of lines up here, so you know we're gonna draw new lines, and we're gonna remove a couple of moving averages, and there we go. Technically we get still in expanding musical instrument up here. We got a, you know, falling channel up here. I think it's a channel more than anything else. So is this dump gonna come before we actually go towards upside? Are we gonna dump on the moon and then pump? I mean, we are still looking for the pump, but it doesn't have to happen on the day. I mean, it can happen, you know, in 2 days and then go towards upside. You know how this is gonna play out, but right now it does look like it wants to go towards downside over here. So let's this 8 hourly. Let's zoom in a little bit on the chart and try to draw some nice lines up here. And as you can see up here, we are still holding the support level. I mean, it depends on how you draw the support level over here. Maybe something like this as well. We are still above the support. We also have some kind of, you know, doji up here. So, you know, are we just gonna, you know, go a little bit down here and then, you know, extend it towards the upside up here, right back up here again? Technically we haven't broken the support, so you know that's good and dandy. So that's nice. Hasoon, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. And everything looks nice and dandy. Everything looks nice and dandy. This has been going towards downside for a very long time. Now, if we had been on some kind of support level down here, and we are getting this moon and then breaking towards that, that would be very, very bad. But this is actually not very bad. So, you know, it does look nice. Hopefully, this actually plays out in our favor. And you know, there's no reason to actually be, you know, in any way, shape, or form panicky about anything that's happening right now. Yes, it's pulling down, and altcoins are actually dumping big time. Especially Phantom. I mean, can Phantom please, for effing sake, because I'm gonna get liquidated soon, guys. I'm gonna get liquidated. Where is my trade up here? It's down like, you know, 40%, and I'm still holding it. I'm still holding this crap. It's down 40%. I'm still holding the crap. So you know, there's that. That's life, guys. That's life. You know, both up here, you know, holding through it. You know, I was like thinking, yeah, it might go down, but you know, I don't want to close because you know this move up here does tend to go down towards downside, right down the support level up here, and we are expecting some kind of bounce up here towards upside up here, right? So there was similar pattern that actually happened on a small time frame. So I'm going to show you up here. Yeah, it went sideways up here, went down, and then tried to go towards upside. And let me go zoom in on small time frame. I think it was maybe 5-minute time frame up here. Where was it? Oh, where was it? It was a breakout of somewhere up here. I think it was something like this up here. Nah, where was it? Maybe on bigger time frames. And not this one. I don't know. Maybe I saw it somewhere else. Maybe I saw it somewhere else. I was actually expecting this move to go towards upside, but this also failed up here right now. The dumps are getting lower. The dumps are getting lower, definitely. So, you know, are we gonna just break towards upside up here? That kind of depends. That kind of depends. But we are definitely on some kind of support levels. So it is really hard for me to see that, you know, for whatever reason, we're just gonna dump on the Supermoon. So there's that. Tiela, did you expect a bigger pump from XRP? BTC pump was twice as big as XRP pump. Bitcoin Cash dead, right? So it had a pump, everybody FOMO'd in, USDT. Bitcoin Cash pumped, and it had a pretty decent pump, right? I mean, this pump, let's say just from the start up here, this is like, you know, 3x pump. And right now it's, you know, just you know, pushing towards downside. Now the problem up here is that, you know, anytime you get these kind of numbers on any kind of, you know, shitcoin, any kind of shitcoin, you know, you get a sell-off, right? So, you know, people who bought this range down here, they are 100% selling that up here after 3x. I mean, you gotta understand that that's just the way the stuff works, right? XRP on the other hand, you know, the problem with XRP is there are no more news, right? XRP won the case. Everybody was expecting that. You got the pump, XRP pump, news pump, and then it's over, right? Everybody FOMO'd in. Everybody's like, oh, now it's gonna go towards the median, and you know, and then it continues bleeding towards downside. XRP pump was something like, you know, 100%, so 2x. So Bitcoin Cash exactly to you see up here exactly on the dollar almost 100%. Why is this so? Because I explained in today's daily video that these are psychological levels, guys. These are psychological levels, and it's these psychological levels they tend to play out. People are looking, so when these guys that bought down here, or down here, or down here, or these up here, these guys want to take profits. And a lot of these people who bought down here, they were waiting for some kind of news event that's gonna happen, right? And it happened. The news event happened, and they're selling. They're taking profits. They are thinking, it has to go back down. I'm gonna go into something else. But the biggest reason also might be that this when it comes to market psychology, that when there is too much hopium, when there is too much FOMO, when everybody's talking about something, it's pretty much over. And I've noticed this across the board, across several years. It doesn't matter whether that's Pepe, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, whatever kind of coin it is, some kind of new coin comes out, everybody starts talking about it. It's pretty much over. You do not, if your coin is going towards upside, you don't want anybody to talk about your coin. That is the worst thing that can happen to your coin. If your coin is going slowly towards the upside, you don't want anybody to be talking about that coin. You just want it slowly going towards the upside. Because once people start talking about it and it goes vertical, it's pretty much over. Because you gotta understand, once everybody's talking about it, like who's gonna buy your bags after that? Like if they start buying up here at the top, because everybody starts piling in on the chart, and then it goes vertically and everybody talks about it, and then everybody FOMOs in, and when everybody's FOMOing right now, these people are hoping that there will be some kind of sheep up here at the top that they're gonna buy their bags, but there is nobody left to buy. If everybody bought, like who is left to buy their bags, right? So it has to pull back, right? So that's kind of a little bit how I view XRP over here. Everybody wanted to buy XRP, bought it, was slowly going towards the upside, and then it FOMOed in, and then everybody FOMOed in at here at top, and then you gotta ask yourself, like, the mainstream is not here yet, normies are not here yet, grandma and granddad are not here yet, so who's gonna buy, if you buy here at the top, like who's gonna buy it up here? There is nobody left to buy, right? So it has to pull back. So the market needs to chill down a little bit, and we need to remove the weekends. So let's see a little bit up here what's happening in Bitcoin up here in the small time frames up here. Are we gonna just tumble down, because it does look like it wants to go down, and the question is whether it's gonna do that. So there is line up here, something like this up here, maybe something like this up here. I don't know how to draw this channel. This channel is a little bit tricky. Maybe go something like this over here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Maybe it's not so nice, but it's a little bit nice. Maybe something like this. Nah, it doesn't seem to be that legit. But maybe it's the entire thing. Maybe it's the entire thing. Where would you draw? Like if you use this one up here, it doesn't seem this one. Maybe it's the entire thing. Maybe it's the entire thing. Maybe something like this over here, right? Let's assume this is up here. I mean, could be the case. So this move down here, back down to the support level and then towards upside, that can actually happen, right? Let's zoom in on this part over here and see what's actually happening down there right now. You can see up here the volatility tried to happen, but it's just not happening. Just keeping in this range. Lows, highs is gonna break down over here. So we got a daily close. Let's see the daily close. I forgot to look at the daily close. Daily close actually did it break down the support level? No, the support level did not break. There are two support levels in the daily time frame over here. There are two major support levels. The one is up here at 29.2, and the second one is down here at 29.158. And you can see up here, even this move down here, like it did not break the support level. And right now we are bouncing a little bit off that support level, but we are still there. We're still on the support level right now, and there is a major resistance level up here at the top that needs to be broken, right? So you can say definitely this down here is range lows, these are range highs. all of this is, you know, just volatility trying to break up and down, but somebody is controlling the price. Somebody is thinking like, you know what, we're just gonna make this, you know, go a little bit more sideways. A little bit more sideways. Let's go to the weekly time frame up here, pop up some Bollinger Bands and see what's actually happening. I posted this on Twitter. The volatility right now is extremely low. This on the weekly time frame, and what you can see down here, let me just zoom in very nicely. Over here we are down at some kind of 3% low. It was actually a little bit lower, and right now it is at you know, 3.17%. But what you're gonna see here is that we have never in history of Bitcoin. Let me go to the logarithmic chart up here so you can see the entire chart. Let me just remove everything because we're not talking about these things anymore. And what you're gonna see here, entire history of the Bitcoin, the volatility has never ever been this low. So we are expecting definitely a big move very soon. So the big question is whether that move is gonna be towards the upside or downside. Now what we could do over here is look at how these moves have previously played out. Let's just remove these lines up here, and let's pop, first of all, let's pop some nice lines on the charts. And we'll also use Bollinger Bands for this up here. And we just pop these, you know, low levels before the moves. So, you know, we're gonna try to analyze a little bit. I don't know whether it's up here or up there. We can actually move a little bit up here just before the volatility kicks in. And over here, there is volatility right there. And let me put some a little bit more lines, and let me analyze a little bit, you know, what happened just before these very low levels actually kicked in, right? Okay, I think these are all levels. There is also one over here. Goes one over there. There's one over there, and there is one right now over here. So these are all of these low levels on the chart. And what you can actually see up here right now, that, you know, the Bollinger Bands are very squeezed, and we are above the 10 moving average. And we are expecting this, you know, to bounce up here and go towards the upside. This looks promising. Now look at what happened previous time up here. We have been below the 20 moving average. We have been having a very low, you know, volatility up here, and then explode towards the upside. Over here we managed to push up into the 20 moving average and then get crashed, right? Just before that. But you can notice that, you know, both of these levels had, you know, big moves right after them, right? Here is the third one over here. It wasn't that actually low, but it was low enough. But we have been pushing by the 20 moving average, and then we started, you know, this crash towards downside where volatility increased just before that, right? Just before that move. And over here we're actually consolidating up here. This is just before this, you know, last leg of the bull market started up here on this doji over here. The squeeze actually happened, and we are still above the 20 moving average, and then we explode towards the upside, right? Big move towards the upside up here. How much was this move? I don't think it was that much. Yeah, that was 20% move, 20% move, so it was pretty huge. Let's do this as well. Let's put some, you know, nice, you know, this was 70% move. This over here, I'm just gonna use the full bar or the entire bar. This was 12% move in a week. This over here was actually quite huge. This was, you know, 25% move. And then you have this one up here, 24. So 24, 25, 7, 12%, 17%. You're gonna see a little bit, you know, how much was these actually move did happen. Up here, the initial move up here was 18%. 18% move, and then continue going towards downside up here a lot. And I mean, the next one was, you know, legitimately big dump. That was a huge dump, right? You remember that, guys? You remember that? Yeah, let's say 20% move up there, right? And over here actually nothing happened. Over here we are just slowly kind of climbing towards the upside. There was actually no volatility. It was very squeezed, but we are already been, you know, trending towards the upside. We're already been trending towards the upside. We just came down to this 20 moving average, and over here there was actually no volatility, you know, no big expansion of volatility. It actually went a little bit towards the downside. Because maybe the lines should be on this yellow candle up here, so a red candle, and then this move up here, maybe 8% up here towards the upside. Not that much volatility. Up here, technically it was over here. This move, you know, this was low. This was still consolidating up here. This is the candle, but as soon as it started going, as soon as started expansion over here started, this was 24% move, and the last one is just up here before this, you know, before this expansion over here happened, and this one also something like 10-20%, 10%. You know, next 2 weeks 30% move towards outside, but it was 10%, so it's gonna be about 10%, I think, the move that's gonna come next, because this is 10, 24, 8%. We got 20% over here, we got 70%, 12%, 25, 24%. So right now, this squeeze up here, it's right now, guys, the moon, exactly, Andrew. So the squeeze that's happening right now, I think it's gonna be quite huge. The big question is what's gonna happen next, and we are still thinking it's gonna go towards the upside. So let's assume we get some kind of 20% move from over here. A 20% move towards the upside is 35k, and a 20% move towards the downside is 23k. So what you guys think it's more likely, you know, 35k or you know, 35k or the 23k level up here? We have been bouncing very nicely, and we have been going steadily, you know, above the 20 moving average on the weekly time frame. So it does seem that this is, you know, that we should practically hold the price, because if you look at the price is not actually reacting that badly to anything. The price is actually not reacting that badly. This is slowly, it is slowly pushing, you know, down over here. Ever since we got into this exhaustion channel up here, we fell down. Yeah, we have, I mean, there was a big fast dump, but these big fast dumps are not problem. The problem is when it bleeds down, like slowly bleed down. That's the problem. Big fast dumps are like, you just break the level, you consolidate, you break the level, you consolidate, you break the level, you consolidate. But big fast, you know, but dumps that go slump like this, and then it gets pushed by moving averages towards a waterfall. A waterfall dump is a lot more severe. So when you get some kind of price and there are moving averages, and the moving averages start, you know, pushing you down, that's a waterfall dump. This shows a huge lack of bullishness on the chart. A price that goes something like this up here and then dumps and then goes sideways and dumps and goes sideways. This is a different kind of pattern. You can see up here, especially these fast moves, consolidation, and fast move and consolidation, right? These kind of, I'm a little unsure, you know, what to, you know, make out of this, but this doesn't to me seem that bearish, because this move down, this fast move down, gets everybody scared and price hold. Get everybody scared. They're just looking, you know, how much they can push it down before the price actually, you know, no longer can actually be pushed down. It goes towards the upside. 35k to fill the CME gap. 35k. You guys think 35k? I think 35k as well. That was, you know, where is 35k up here on the chart? Let's say we go someplace up here. That's 33, 35k. 35k, I mean, everybody, if it goes 35k in 1 week, if it does this move up here, it's gonna break so many things, right? It's gonna break these highs up here, it's gonna break these highs up here. I mean, it's gonna break so much. It's gonna get out of the channel, it's gonna get out of this channel, it's gonna break so many things. And by the way, guys, the chat stopped. I don't know why. Okay, now the chat working again. So if it does go up to 35k or something like that on a pump this week, that's gonna be hugely bullish, right? And most people are gonna miss it again. Let me just remove these lines. No, I want to keep these lines because I've been having this line, but I don't know why I'm having these lines down here. So let me just, you know, mass click stuff up here and remove, you know, whatever stuff that I drew down here. Don't need this one. Need this one. There we go. It's a little bit nicer to look at, you know. Oh, there we go. We can remove that. We can remove this. We can remove that. Yeah, it looks a little nicer, you know. Less lines is, you know, better feel, right? Less line is better feel. So as you can see up here, we are below the moving averages up here. We are below the moving average, but we are still not dumping, and I think that's because there is this line up here, and I think this is a legit line. I mean, it could be this one as well. It could be this one, it could be this one down here. I'm a little bit unsure what is this one. It could be down all the way down here. I mean, you might have already broken it towards downside. So it is hard to say what's gonna happen next, because the move down here before we actually go towards upside is quite literally very, you know, probable. I would say it's probable. I won't say it needs to happen, but I would say it's probable. This can actually happen. I mean, I'm still majorly bullish. That's for sure. I still think, you know, 35k, 40k, whatever levels, right? But I'm not saying that there is no way, you know, we are not gonna go lower over here. Now, if this does happen, this move up here, down here, would be something like 2-3% down. But you know, the problem is not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not the problem. The altcoins are gonna get wrecked on this move. If this does happen, you drop down 2-3% and altcoins get wrecked, right? So that is the big problem. The big problems are it's not Bitcoin. Bitcoin like 2% down. Who cares, right? But altcoins are gonna get majorly wrecked. The other thing that you can see here is that we have been going towards downside over here, and the volume has been, you know, going down. So this over here, I would say it is a consolidation in a downtrend. So we came up here right now. We're still pushing it towards downside, but it is consolidation in a downtrend. It's a consolidation, and this consolidation should break towards upside. So we have lowering volume. The volume is getting very, very low. We have lowering volume. We have, you know, some kind of falling channel up here. We're expanding musical instrument. We are, you know, holding some kind of support up here, you know, right now, but it does look like it wants to dump towards downside, even up here on the small time frames. Drop to 28 is fine, then pump to 30k, then 40% up. I'll go to lows again before end of the year. You know, before end of the year, I think, how does Bitcoin chart look on monthly? Interesting question. How does it look on monthly time frame? It looks okay-ish. It looks actually very nice. It looks actually very nice. Let's do another chart up here that doesn't have anything drawn on it. It looks actually very nice. What you're gonna see here on the monthly time frame is that Bitcoin up here right now have, you know, 20 moving average, 50 moving average, and 10 moving average coming in this very, very spot up here, and we already managed to break the 20 moving average up here. Not only that, let me show you something. Up here, there is no divergence on the chart, so we got a, you know, higher high on the chart, and there is no divergence on the chart. On the monthly time frame, we also have the bullish cross right now on the monthly time frame. This is also very, very good. So we are above the 20 moving average. There is no divergence on the chart. This is still continuing going towards the upside. You already tapped the 10 moving average. Can we pull that down here? I mean, into this moving average, something like this, have some kind of big dump before we go towards the upside? I mean, definitely can. I mean, these levels are very, very important level, but we still have, you know, 31 days to do this, right? But it's already, you know, Supermoon. So it can already go towards upside, but I'm not saying that these dumps cannot happen. I mean, can they happen, and can we just bounce right back up again? Definitely can, but this looks nice. If you guys remember from, you know, previous streams and, you know, previous years, I've been telling how nice it is when you have some kind of big move. You have some kind of big move, and then price starts consolidate, right? And all of these moving averages, starts getting into this one spot, right? This is very, very beautiful. And then you have the price coming onto that one spot, and then, you know, these moving averages start pushing you towards the upside, and you go towards the upside. So I always look for this consolidation of the moving averages, even on the small time frames, to see when the move can actually happen, right? So right now we are getting this consolidation, right? We are getting the consolidation very, very quick. So this is the 50 moving average is going to we think it's going to continue. This 10 moving average rises up here, and then you have the 20 moving average coming up here, and then you have this push up by the moving averages towards the upside. I don't think it's going to take that long. I mean, it just can, you know, bounce up here, you know, and then, you know, do this move up here, and then everything slow down, but while the moving averages solid, but the moving averages go, you know, towards the upside, right? So you can do this move up here, right? So that's the thing, but it does look very good. There is no divergence on the chart. The RSI is not high, nothing is overbought. Right now RSI is sitting at 50 levels. We have bullish cross on the MACD. Let me look at the volume up here. The volume has actually been going down a little bit towards downside, but this might be because, you know, even though we are going towards upside, the volume has been, you know, lagging a little bit. So the worst case scenario up here on the monthly time frame is breaking, what's that? 25k levels, 25k, actually 25k, going below. I would say going down below down here. I mean, that's the worst case scenario. Then of course we got, you know, September, and then we pump right back up above that again. But it's a slow moving chart. This is you know, this is for the people buying spot and just wanna, you know, buy low, whatever that is, right? There's support level up here, you broke that, you went down below the support level up here. People buying these lows. They really don't care what's happening inside the chart. This, look here, guys. We've been panicking, for a month. What's gonna happen next? It's gonna go up and down. I mean, the entire price action happened right up here. Entire month. Let's go to the daily time frame up here. This entire month, right? June, July, July. This entire month, right? The entire month we've been like looking at up, down. We've been stressing whether the price is gonna go up or down. What's gonna happen? Are we gonna dump? We've been panicking and stuff like that. But then you zoom out, and then literally, price almost didn't move. I mean, it made a little, little wick up here and a little, red candle up here, and right now it's staying there. Can we do the, touch up here before we go towards the upside? Can't do that because we don't have any kind of wicks right now, neither on the upside or downside. So there's that. On the daily time frame up here, we do have a little bit, movement up here, but not that much. Altcoins are a little bit, up more than Bitcoin, but still, not enough. And I think, and you can see up here as well. This consolidation of the moving averages. So this is the 50 and this 10-20 moving average come up here. Right now we have this consolidation of the moving averages. So I would say, and you can see already we tapped the moving average. So technically we can continue dumping down. But if you can manage to get back on the moving average, that could actually be very, very nice. Also, there was a failure in the price going towards the upside up here. We managed to break towards the upside up here and then failed to bounce and the price fell below. And this is a retest up here, and the retest is always a bullish sign, so there is a bullish sign up here on the retest. And the fact that we are not, immediately dumping towards us, I would say that that's also a bullish case for, for bullish scenario for Bitcoin right now. It doesn't mean that we are not gonna, do this candle, this candle, 4-hour candle is not gonna become a red candle and then we're gonna dump down here or whatever, right? I mean, that can definitely happen, and we still don't have a clear direction. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't have a clear direction on what's gonna happen. So there are just options. We are just trying to figure out what is the most probable outcome right now. And if we had been in some kind of bearish trend, guys, I would say this definitely is gonna fall down. I wouldn't be even thinking about it. If there was no full moons, if we haven't been above 20 moving average on the monthly, if there was no bullish cross, if there was other indications that this is bearish, this part over here should definitely 100% drop down. There is no doubt in my mind that this should drop down, but we are not bearish. Bigger time frames showing bullishness, right? We are actually bullish. So the only thing can this, right now this support hold and we bounce up here above the moving averages, consolidate and go continue towards upside, definitely can. But in any other bearish scenario, I would say that this is a terrible pattern. This over here, we broke the support, we tried to go up, we failed that, we went down, still holding the support, retest failing. Right now the only thing we are waiting is, to crash over here towards downside, right? This can happen, but I don't want to say that this is, high probability outcome. It is probable, and it would be more probable in some kind of bearish scenario, but I don't think we are very, very bearish. So I'm keeping the hopium high. I mean, my hope is definitely, maybe a little bit too high. And but I have no reason to believe anything else. Today we also had two news happening. Actually, yesterday there was a CRV hack, if you remember. CRV. So CRV got hacked. It dumped down like I don't know how much. All it's just to claim their funds and revoke app approvals to Curve Finance immediately. So you got something on Curve Finance, stuff like that. It's very shady business right now. And a lot of other coins are actually working with Curve Finance. So I'm a little bit unsure how that's gonna affect the market. But this hack is actually not actually that good. The fact that we have a hack on CRV Finance is not actually good for CRV. And there is another FUD that's been going around, and that's Coinbase. And that's Coinbase, and Coinbase FUD is about that SEC wants Coinbase to remove all coins. They want to remove all coins, and they are beside Bitcoin, and that's the FUD. So whether they're gonna do that or not, I don't know. And the last one is Pulse Chain. Pulse Chain got sued by SEC and dropped down 50%. So today we charge Richard Hard Schuler 3 unincorporated entities that he control Hex, Pulse and Pulse X with conducting unregistered offerings of crypto asset securities that raise more than 1 billion in crypto assets from investors. So they're charging him, and the price on Pulse Chain dumped like big time yesterday, as you can see here by the dump. It went up here all the way down here, 50% dump, and right now it's coming. The big question is whether this is golden opportunity to accumulate Pulse Chain or not. That's the big question, right? Are we in fear or not in fear? But the sell-off definitely happened. Now, the way I see this curve hack, Pulse Chain, and SEC telling Coinbase that they list all altcoins, I'm thinking it's actually very bullish. I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking it's very bullish. Why it's bullish? Because the price, we had these news come out and the price didn't actually dump. And that's also always a good sign. When you have bearish news and the price doesn't dump, that's actually very good. Do you remember what happened last time with the Binance? Binance down here, where is Binance? This over here, this candle over here, that's when SEC sued Binance. This pump candle up here is when SEC sued Coinbase day after. So these 2 days up here, very interesting. And I told people like, we went down, we went up, the price did not dump. There is nothing else. This must be the bottom. I said over here, but we did create a lower bottom over here. But it's still in the same area, right? When you have bearish news with that big magnitude and you fail to push the price down, you pump. You pump, right? Now. The Hex news, the Richard Hard news is not that big of a deal for crypto in general. The fact that SEC is telling Coinbase needs to delist all altcoins might affect altcoins, and people might get in panic and start selling. Maybe that's what they are wanting, but the price is still not dropping. And this curve hack, I mean, everything gets hacked all the time, so it just how the crypto is, and the price is still not dumping. Now we are below the moving averages over here, and we are looking at it's gonna get pushed down. I would say that there is huge, it's not huge probably, there is probability to go down, but the fact that we are not, I'm getting bullish. It's not a good time to trade Bitcoin in my opinion, but it's a good time to dollar cost average. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I said when we up here, I was against the DCA strategy, because then you have to DCA all the way down. But after capitulation up here, once we came down to here, this bottom, I was like, yeah, you know what, down here, this is, we don't know whether the bottom is here or here or here or here or here. We don't know where the bottom is, but DCI down here at the bottom is perfectly good strategy. So dollar cost averaging on the bottom is a good strategy. Dollar cost averaging from the top to the bottom is bad strategy, because this is your average. Doesn't matter how you do it. I mean, if you buy more down here than you bought up here, all the way down, then your average might be somewhere up here, right? You might lower the average, right? But the dollar cost average after capitulation phase is actually a good strategy. Now we are very high up here, and I don't see any capitulation phase. Doesn't matter what kind of capitulation phase. There is always a capitulation phase on any kind of chart or any kind of time frame. There are always some kind of top, always some kind of move down, always some kind of capitulation phase, and then the dollar cost averaging starts. I don't believe in dollar cost averaging, especially dollar cost averaging when you are pushing it towards the upside. It is true no liquidity is entering the stablecoin market, something which has always happened just before the previous bull runs. I have not actually heard about that. I've actually seen charts, but this was a little bit before that they have been printing Tether and stuff like that. But I haven't noticed anything that says that stablecoins for whatever reason are not entering the market right now, and that this pump might happen or not happen. I don't know. But yeah, we are being pushed down over here. We are being pushed down, but we are expecting this move up here eventually, right? So if you get pushed down more up here, we're still expecting this move. If you go sideways up here, we still expect this move. But this is 15 August up here, so it is the Supermoon. It's the Supermoon live stream. But when we actually do that, that's the big question. And right now Bitcoin is still not doing anything. I mean, goddamn, this thing is so boring. There are literally no more. Look at this. This is the daily time frame, guys. Unfortunately, daily time frame is getting a little bit pushed down. But look at these squeezes up here. I mean, these are insane squeezes. This is at the at the bottom of the squeeze. Like, It's such a boring period. Like July has been so boring. It's one of the most boring periods in crypto ever. I think nobody has been this bored for a very, very long time. Bro, I didn't say the dollar cost at top. I started dollar cost in November 22, dollar cost 25 seconds. You want a dollar cost average towards upside? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Dollar cost averaging towards the upside. I haven't tried it. That is for sure. I think dollar cost averaging should be done in a downtrend, but you know, I don't know. Maybe dollar cost averaging towards the upside is a good thing as well. I don't know. Dollar cost averaging on the dips, maybe. But look at this squeeze. Let me see 2-day chart up here. Even 2-day chart is squeezed like you know what. I mean, 3-day chart, not so much. Over here we had a couple of nice squeezes. But weekly chart is so low, man. Weekly chart. 2-week chart, not actually so much. 2-week chart looks good. Monthly chart. Let's go to another chart where we have full chart. Monthly is very squeezed. Monthly, look at the squeeze up here. This squeeze actually happened over here, and then we continue going towards downside when the squeeze extended. And right now we are getting that squeeze up here. So over here we had a big squeeze. Over here we had a big squeeze. This is just before the, you know, bull market up here. Then we had this squeeze up here when we hit the bottom. Starting extending towards downside. And right now it's squeezed. I mean, it is squeezed. How much is the top here? 26k. 26k. That's the target that we are looking at. 26k. Let me see Phantom. Is Phantom doing the thing? I'm looking. It pushed down again up here. What are you gonna do? Just gonna push down all the way through? I don't know. Let's look a little bit on Dogecoin. What's Dogecoin doing? Because there has been a lot of talk about Dogecoin. It pumped and then it needs to chill down, right? But it's not chilling down. Still going towards the upside up here. Double top up here, you know, above the support level, but still on the support level up here. So, interesting mechanics. It is being slowly rising towards upside. I'm a huge believer in Dogecoin because of Elon Musk. Like, it's purely psychological belief. Like, I don't know, you know, I don't think, you know, entire world is gonna use, you know, Dogecoin, but you gotta understand, Dogecoin is gonna be in whatever the Elon Musk started PayPal. Elon Musk wanted to make PayPal X the everything financial system. He failed that. 22 years later, he's trying to do it again. He has experience from PayPal, from finance world. He has experience from Tesla. He's building rocket ships. He wants to make the WeChat app of West. He's gonna make it the everything app. He's gonna put, you know, he says that it's gonna be one of the biggest financial apps around. And he likes Dogecoin. So how can you not be into Dogecoin? Dogecoin is the coin to be invested in. And I believe Dogecoin can do well. I believe Dogecoin can do very well. Like, if there is any coin up here, this is the, you know, 10x from right now where it is to the top up here, it's 10x. 12x from the bottom towards top, but right now that's 10x to just to the top. That's 77. Up here to $1, that's like 14x, right? $1 is 14x. Depends on how high it goes. If it overshoots that $1, you know, if it overshoots that $1, it can go 20, 30x, right? And you might be saying, hey man, there's no way, you know, because how high it's gonna go. And I've been explaining a little bit on how I am calculating these stops, right? So let's say that from the bottom down here, this is some kind of bottom. From the bottom, let's see this bottom buyers up here. Where is the 10x up here? 900. This is 10x, right? 900% is 10x. This is 10x. 10x. And let's pull the line up here. And let's just do it like this. This is 10x. And then you have 20x is over here. This is 20x, right? And then you have 30x up here. This is 30x. So you know which one of these is gonna be. This is 1.6. The 20x is $1 exactly on the. Oh my God, it's gonna be $1. It's gonna go to $1. It's going to go to $1. And this one is 0.5. 0.5. I think it's gonna go higher than previous. I think it's gonna go all the way to $1. I think it's gonna do 20x. Next stop will be 1. Yeah, it could be 1. It's very psychological level. And from the bottom towards that $1, exactly, you know, 20x. So whoever bought bottom down on Dogecoin is gonna get 20x at the end of the bull run. I think end of the bull run. But you know, never know. Because you gotta believe in something. You gotta believe in something in somebody. You gotta believe in something in somebody and what's gonna happen next. I believe that, you know, Dogecoin is gonna perform very well. I don't see Pepe. I mean, Pepe is gonna pump. That's legitimately 100% the case, because we gotta understand, you know, psychology of meme coins and you know, the autonomy of meme coins and the evolution of meme coins and how meme coins pump and dump and stuff like that, right? So Pepe is gonna pump again. How is Pepe doing right now? How's Pepe doing right now? Then a big pump up here. It was bleeding down for a very long time, and this pump up here came to, you know, this was, you know, 100% up here at top. Over here it was 100%, 100%. Yeah. So 2x went down, and right now broke this trend line over here. Broke this trend line over here, and right now it's pulling back again. It's gonna pull back. These meme coins pull back so much, guys, so much. What about 420? How many x is that? I don't know, man, but it's a lot. It's plenty. It's plenty. It's plenty of x. That said, let's see up here, because previous, I don't think it's gonna do like 100x or something like that. Let's go to monthly time frame up here for a second. Let's go to the chart, because it's a long term chart. Let's go to 2 week time frame up here. So this first move up here from the bottom towards the top. How much was from this bottom towards the top? This 100%. Yeah. These bottoms up here, almost 50x. But you know, from the bottom over here towards the top, that was 35x, and up here that was exactly on the dollar 300x, 301x. On the dollar 300x, right? Because you gotta understand, people are selling certain tops 300x. So from the top 300x. Can it do 300x up here again? I don't think so, guys. Unfortunately, we are not gonna get 300x, because these pumps get lower over time. That's just how the things works, right? So 300x up here, right? Sorry, that's 30,000x. That's 30,000x. Something like that. That's 16 bucks. It's not gonna happen. You think it's gonna be 16 bucks again? 16 bucks again. 30x. Like what kind of market cap are we talking about here? Coin cap. What kind of market cap are we talking about? You know, 30x from wherever it is now, right now. What kind of market cap are we talking about? So market cap on Dogecoin is right now 10 billion times 10 is 100 billion. So 300 billion. Circulate the market cap. 140 billion. The circulating supply, total supply. Fully diluted market, yeah, market is set. So it's 10 billion market cap. Let's go up here. Bitcoin is at 569, so it's gonna surpass bottom of Ethereum at 225, and it's all the way down here at 10. So if it does 10x, it's definitely gonna do 10x. No, it's not. Sorry, 2x. It definitely is gonna do 2x. 10x, 100 million market cap. Do we have market cap on coins? What was coin market cap on what was the lowest market cap at top of the bull market? There should be time, you know, there should be an option where you can go back in time and see what the market cap was of you know, what kind of coins were on top 100 market cap at, you know, X amount of time. But it's not unrealistic. Let's say it does, if it does 10x, it's gonna be, you know, you can also understand that, you know, Bitcoin doing 6x from over here right now, you know, 10x, 5.6 trillion, it's gonna be go above trillion, 2, 3, 4 trillion, something like that, right? Ethereum might go 10x, so it's gonna go like, you know, 2 trillion or something like that. BNB might go 10x or something like that, right? Give or take. XRP also gonna be maybe do a 10x or something like that. But Dogecoin can do a lot more. Dogecoin can do a lot more because it is such a, you know, it is such a big bet. Cardano, I'm a little bit unsure what Cardano is going. It's gonna be either, you know, big hit or no hit. You know, that's when it comes to Cardano. But this 1 million, like optimism, is only 1 million. Like these things can go, and this is what Ivanov talked about. You know, he talked, you know, the coins, new coins, they have low market cap, but they pump so much because we don't know what they can actually do, right? EOS, we don't go there. We don't go there. We don't go there. And you know, and then there are these, you know, coins like the Centerplant, ApeCoin and stuff like that, right? Phantom is very, very low. Injective is only 660, right? These coins can perform very well, you know, new coins can perform well, but ApeCoin and Centerplant, like these are, if the NFT craze hits again, and I think it's gonna do that, if the NFT craze hits again, then we might see, you know, huge pump on coins. But there are definitely like coins that are very, very low on the market cap, and they can do like 10, 20, 50x, 100x, 200x. They can, you know, they can overshoot everything, like, because when stuff starts pumping towards upside, everything overshoots big time. Everything overshoots big time. Let me look at Bitcoin a little bit again. Again, we're coming to this resistance on Bitcoin, and we are still not breaking it. Again, we're coming to this resistance on Bitcoin. We're still not breaking it, but it is gonna be interesting where we do that. Let's zoom out in here. This is 4-hourly time frame. It has been doing with this very nice curvature up. It didn't dump down here, so there's two ways you can dump. You can have a price going down like this and then dump like this over here, or you can have a price going like this and then dump like this over here. So this part over here is a very bearish pattern. This up here shows very bullish pattern. So you can see up here this curvature. This is actually a bullish curvature because there are buyers coming in here all the way through them, because price doesn't slowly dump. Because when price dumping like this over here, you've got sellers hitting the price, selling. There is a selling mania going on. But when the price does this, there is people selling, but there are more buyers coming in. They are buying up all of the sellers. They're buying up all of the sellers. There means some kind of activity up here, and right now it's actually breaking up here towards upside. This actually looks okay. There is hope that we might break towards upside. There is hope we might actually break towards upside. Looks very legitly nice. So we're gonna see that. I'm still saying that, you know, the move down here can actually happen. We can go down. But I'm not giving big probability. I'm very hoping that the Supermoon is gonna kick in and we're just gonna explode towards the upside. That's what I want. Just go and choose market cap graph. Just go and choose market cap graph. Yeah, but that's for a single coin. That's for a single coin. So yeah, I can go to a single coin and then go down to the down here. Where is the down here and choose a market cap, and then I see market cap coin. But I wanna see market cap of all coins, you know, 2 years back in time at certain date. Like over here, can we change the you know, show me the market cap or coin price for every single coin at X amount of date, right? That's what I want to know. By the way, what coins are on the 100 to 200 list? That's gonna be interesting, right? 1 inch up here, Torchain, Engine Coin, Golem up here. Fetch AI is so low, but do you guys think the AI craze is done? Is AI phase done, guys? Are people totally out of the AI? Probably coins that weren't around through last cycle. Yeah, there might definitely be you know, coins that are, you know, very low market cap and they might perform well up here, but you know. FET, let's check out FET. Fetch AI. So, where is the pump? Where is the pump daily? Was this the pump? Was this the AI pump up here? 10x. What did I tell you guys? I told you guys this is very psychological level. These tops and bottoms, you know, you don't have to use Fibonacci's. These are x's, 10x, 20x, 3x, 5x, 10x, 100x. X is important from the bottom towards top. I don't care if you bought up here. You want to get 10x if you bought up here, but you know, if you go bought up here, you need to go all the way up there. And these guys up here are getting 10x before you. So, you know, you are getting 10x up here, but these guys are already getting 10x. So you need to take that into consideration if you bought up here. So only guys up here can take, you know, profit at 10x up here at the top. Only guys up there, right? And then you gotta ask yourself, am I gonna get 10x? Well, if these guys got 10x, if these guys over here got 10x up here, you're probably not getting 10x because these guys are selling. And then the rest is gonna start selling and it's gonna go down. So you're not getting your 10x. So it's from the bottom towards the top, and wherever that is, however many x's you got, that's it. That's what you get. Altcoins are doing okay-ish. I'm looking at altcoins. That, I mean, they can dump. Like nothing is happening, nothing is moving. I was expecting a little bit more. Gotta be honest with you guys, expecting a little bit more. And over here we failed on the downside. We are still failing, you know, we still broke down here again with a spring down. But if this, you know, goes towards up, I would say up here. Okay, here's the guys. Here is it. Let's push the line down here. And let's make it red. Let's make it light red. This is the red line. And then let's make this move up here. And let's make this green. Okay, here it is, guys. Here it is. Here is everything we want to know. If this move right now manages to do this move towards the upside, above the resistance up here, above these highs. So let's make another line. Above these highs. If it can do that, the moons are working, the supermoon is working, we are going to, you know where. On the other hand, if this for whatever reason breaks towards downside up here, goes below this line, I am thinking we might have a dump. So this is all you have to know. Right now we are in the middle, towards upside at 0.65%, towards downside at 0.5%. We are in the middle of there. We need to get back up here again. But we did, you know, fake out one time. We did, you know, a second time up here trying to go towards the upside. Over here when it came to the resistance, we tried to push it down. But there was huge buying pressure up here, holding the price, pushing it towards the upside. And I gotta tell you, until we are broken towards one or the other side, I'm a little bit, you know, undecisive of where it's gonna go. But as soon as we do this move or this move, we already know the move, right? Right now it's somewhere in the middle. It's just, you know, consolidating, waiting for something. I don't know what it's waiting for. It's been waiting for, you know, months right now, but it's waiting for something. But the move is coming, guys. The move is coming. Hopefully we are right on the theory and the thesis on where the next move is going. We think it's gonna go up to 46k. I could be wrong. We could go down to, you know, 10k again. I don't know. I could have a major dump for whatever reason. If that happens, like, back to the drawing board, figure out where we went wrong, what went where wrong, and there's that. But right now I'm looking at this, and I don't know if I have high hopes, but you know, towards upside I'm definitely hopious. I have hopium towards upside because I feel that we should go towards upside. On the other hand, everything on the chart tells me that the next move is towards downside. But I do not want to believe on the move towards downside because I don't want everybody to buy in. Harmony went down 97 from all-time high. There's a lot of coins that are down 97%, man. And Harmony is an old coin, man. Like nobody talks about Harmony. Can it pump? Everything is gonna pump. If it, I think I wrote on Twitter. I said, if the coin is not down something like 99.9%, there's a good chance it's gonna survive. Really interesting in the monthly close in the next 3 hours. We already had the monthly close. The monthly close is done. We had the monthly close, man. Weak Haidu, man. We had the monthly close. There you go. This is your monthly close. This is August. We already have the close. Closed above 10 moving average. But oh my god, this is actually bad. It pulled back below the support level. Monthly pullback below the support level. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's actually bad. But maybe it's up here. No, this is also broken. This is broken. Oh no, I did not see that. I did not see that. We are back below the support level. But this is monthly time frame. Let's go to the small time frame and see how this line actually played out. See up here, it was holding this monthly close. Monthly support level. Take a look at Dodge. My wife is ready for the 30x pump. I gotta tell you the truth, Andrew. My wife is also ready for Dodge 30% pump. 30x pump. But I don't know if it's gonna be 30 or 20 or whatever. But it's not 30% pump. You cannot say it's 30x from the bottom. It's 30x from the bottom, right? It's not showing. Just remove everything. It's 30x from the very bottom, right? So this is, 1.7 30x, right? But if you bought up here, it's, if you buy, for example, now it's only 21x, right? But we are thinking it might actually be only $1, right? And that's like 20x, right? But right now, if you buy right now, it's only 12x, right? So it all depends where you buy, but from the bottom, we are thinking, it just might be 20x. There is that. Okay, guys, we had funds. We talked a little bit about, do we have any kind of closes right now? We got hourly close on Bitcoin. Let's check it out. Hourly close on Bitcoin. It closed up here. It's trying to break up here towards the upside up here. It is pumping a little bit. Altcoins are not pumping so much. A little bit, not much. But maybe there is hope. Maybe there is hope. 4 hourly candle still needs to break up here towards the upside. It's too early to say. But we're gonna see. Anyways, guys, you know how I feel about stuff. So there is that. Anyway, guys, I just want to have a live stream because I slept, so I have nothing else to do. And I'm gonna sit here, watch the charts. You guys enjoy the supermoon, enjoy the charts. Do whatever you want to do. Say hello to your wives from the late adopter. Late adopter says hi. Okay. Where is my end button? Take care, guys. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. And again, guys, if you have not joined yet, you gotta join our, you gotta join TFN's Club. We are in a World Series of Trading. It starts in 6 days, but 16 days the registration ends, but the competition starts in 6 days. So join the team, TFN's Club. We have London. If you wanna trade with us on BYBIT, links down below, stuff like that, right? Okay, guys, bye bye. Take care. Moon Inu. Moon Inu. I forgot about that. Moon Inu. That's a good one. Okay, guys, bye bye. Where is the outro?